guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little get ready with me. I'm off work. I don't got no work, nothing. So come with me. First, we have to get in the shower. So I also need to pick out an outfit. Okay guys, so do I want to wear this little crop top with cherries, or do I want to wear this plain gray top that's kind of big, you know? I think I want to wear this one. I think so. Guys, don't ask me where my clothes are from. I get almost ever a piece of my clothing at Goodwill or Shein. That's from Goodwill. Or my boyfriend. Or my boyfriend. A little TMI. I'm gonna try to show you this without giving too much. But I got these undies and they got little cherries on them. So I think they are perfect to go with my shirt. I was looking for shorts, but I forgot all my shorts are dirty. And the one pair of black shorts I have has paint on it. From when I was painting my room, they're brand new. I'm very mad about it, if you can't tell. But I think I'm just gonna wear some black leggings because you can't go wrong. And now I'm gonna get in the shower and wait. I need to get this lash glue off. I don't know. I don't even know how to say this. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. But it works. It works. I just get an eyelash brush thing, spoolie thing, and run it through, and it gets it right out. Hey guys, just got back out of the shower. I'm gonna do my skincare and get into my little story time with stories, because I don't have that many, honestly. Like, on the top of my head, not many come to mind. I'm not gonna be giving names just because I don't know if I can get in trouble. I don't think this girl will ever see my video, but just in case. Also, that was just snail mucin, and I'm using these mixed with my moisturizer if you care. But anyways, let's just get into it, I guess. I think it was freshman year, 8th grade or 9th grade. I really don't remember. It was 9th grade. I don't remember. But this girl, okay, so I was talking to this dude, and this girl in our friend group, so none of us liked her because she would always go around, and if we had like little hoes or a boyfriend or anything like that, she would go after them and send them nudes or just try to make what's ours hers. And we all hated it. We all fell victim to this girl at least once. Everyone in the friend group fell victim to this girl at least one time with one guy. And I wasn't very attractive, so I didn't get many bitches. But I got one. Oh, how I got one. And I'm just, but back to the story. We're gonna call this girl Patricia, and we're gonna call this dude Andy. So Andy was also new to our school, so freshman, you know, I was finna bag a bitch, you know, all that fun stuff. Until what did I say I was gonna call her? Patricia. Until Patricia got in the way. So me and Broski got a class together, I think. I don't remember the exact order this all went in, but I think we had a class together, and we didn't talk in class. We didn't do none of that. But I remember I went to a football game, and he was supposed to meet me there, and he never came. But it was weird because he lived like 5 minutes from the school, and I drove 20 minutes to go there and waste my money and not watch the game at all. But I don't really remember. After a while of us, because we were just talking, we didn't hang out or none of that, but after a while of us talking, he just got distant, you know. I was like, oh, he's probably ghosting me, you know, because that's what men do. But I decided I was gonna go through his following. I don't know why. I was just gonna go see what was in there. And I saw Patricia at the very top. After I saw Patricia, I remember I was literally sitting in the bathroom on the toilet. And I started bawling my fucking eyes out. Because at that moment, I realized I was the next victim of this Patricia girl. And there was no coming back from it at all. I also remember, this was around like Thanksgiving time, I think, Christmas, I don't know, it was all going down around then. But I found out it was her, and I was just like, whatever. And then I asked her about it, because we were still like friends at this time. And she said, no, we're just friends, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. Because I don't think she knew we were talking. Unless the friend group had said something. Because we all tried to keep that stuff away from her. Because we all knew how she was. And I don't know. But she found out somehow. She found out. Oh, did she? And I don't remember. I think I also found out through the friend group talking. And yes, because there was this other girl. I call her Melissa. Melissa was a big drama starter. Melissa would go tell what I was saying to her and go tell what she was saying to me. And I was ready to beat this bitch's ass at this point. Both of them, all of them. I was so angry. Because I was just a little insecure fat kid, and I was just trying to pull a bitch, guys. I was trying so hard. It's just not working out for me. I remember me and Patricia did have a class together though. What was it? It was theater, but it wasn't theater. I don't remember what it was. It's just, we made slideshows and presented it in the class and just sat there on our phones the whole time, screwing off basically. But after a while, we just stopped talking in there. I had this other friend in there, her name, I'll just call her by her name, she has no problem in this video. Her name was Caitlin. She was really nice. And she started asking me about it after a while, because she was like, I see that you and Alyssa are sitting together, but like you're sitting farther away from her and you weren't talking, what's going on? And I was just like, me and this girl do not get along anymore. I got beef with her. I don't know if she got beef with me, whether it's one-sided, I don't know, but that was so disrespectful. Because then Melissa started telling me that she was sending nudes to him, and that because she told me personally that she was gonna go send some nudes to him to see if she can get it back, to just see what his stuff looked like. I remember looking her straight in the face and being like, don't do that, like, you know I like this dude, like, don't do that to me. She said, okay, I won't. But I found out she did. And that's when I was not talking to her anymore. And then one day, it was around testing time, I think. We were sitting at the lunch tables, or I was sitting there all alone without my friend group because I was mad at everybody. Tell me why Patricia comes up to me puts a hand on my shoulder and says, "You can't stay mad at me forever." I looked at her, gave her the dirtiest look, and just said, "Yes, I can. I can." That was the start of the hatred, because why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to me? But anyways, life went on from there. One day I made a TikTok on my account, obviously, and it just said karma's a bitch. I don't even know what it was directed towards. I don't even think it was towards her, because I had a lot going on in my life. But she screenshotted it, posted it on her private story, and then said something to it. Oh, she said I was being a fan and stalking her and all this stuff, but she's going on a fake account, because there was a fake account viewing my account. She made a fake account and was viewing and screenshotting and then reposting my video. Who's obsessed? I wasn't going and screenshotting her videos. I don't even think I looked at this bitch's account. I had her blocked. Like, at the time I was also starting to become friends with these older kids. Now that I think about it, I was little freshmen, because they were older and higher up in high school, and I thought they were so cool. And I thought it was so cool because I was friends with them. In reality, I think they thought I was cool, so they were friends with me. Or I don't know. But her mom passed away a year or so probably before all this stuff was happening. And I don't know what happened, but she started saying I was talking shit about her mom and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, even more disrespect, because those words never came out of my mouth, and she was starting to spread that around the school, and I was like, that never came out of my mouth. So finally, one day at lunch, I was hanging out with my older high school friends at lunch, and the bitch kept looking at me. Patricia kept looking at me from this other table, and I was just getting more and more mad, because every time I would think about the situation, I would just get mad. And so I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk up to her and finally just ask her, what's the problem? So I did. I went and sat next to her with this table of all her other friends, her new friends, because the whole friend group dropped her. And I asked her what the problem was. She said nothing. So I pulled up the screenshot of this story, and then she continued to lie, say that it wasn't her, as her username was at the top of the screen. The top of the screen. Then she just started talking more shit of how he didn't want me in the first place, and I'm like, I don't care. This is not what this is about. It's about the disrespect of how you disrespected me to a whole nother level. And then she stood up. I don't know, this was all happening so fast. She stood up, and I was like, okay, it's go time. I'm gonna whoop this bitch's ass. I had my backpack on. I had a jacket over my shoulder. I had a can of Pepsi Zero in my other hand, my phone in my hand too. I started swinging on this bitch. I started swinging on her with everything in my hand. Everything was gone. I don't know where half that stuff went. My bracelets were missing, bro. And I was sitting in that office, and they was asking us what happened. And because I tried facing towards her to tell her a little bit, because she was over there crying, and I was smiling. Based on that moment, I felt I had some power right there, because, bitch, what do you mean you think you're better than me and you can disrespect me to another level? This is your disrespect you get. And the principals had us write down everything, and I remember my teacher came in, because none of the teachers liked her either, and the teacher came in and was in the office, and he said something to me about me winning the fight, and that just made me even more cocky about the situation. I was like, and the teacher's agreeing, bruh. That's just crazy. I just heard her crying in the other room, and the nurse was like, get her an ice pack, she needs an ice pack, blah blah blah. I just hear her bawling, like ugly crying, loud, just ugly crying. And I remember her dad came in to pick her up because she lived closer than I did, so her dad was there first. And I remember just looking at her dad, grinning, smiling, because we were friends. Her dad knew me. I don't think he liked me from that moment on, but it's okay. I don't care. But we both got suspended for a week, and I remember just seeing like her posting, because Be Real was a big thing at that time. She would always be posting Be Reals about her black eye. I wish I could post this. I wish I could post it, guys. Like, she would post her black eye and just post it like every day as an update. And people would just screenshot it and send it to me. I don't know. She thought it was cute. I don't know. And then she posted a story saying that her mom would be proud of her for it. And people were like sliding up on her story, sending me screenshots of them saying, your mom would not be proud of that. Like, it was so bad. She actually ended up telling everybody that we got in a fight over her mom. Which again, I don't care about your mommy. I never brought up your mommy. Your mommy is not in this. It's about you and what you did to me, Carly. But she doesn't want to take responsibility for that. So, after that, we just lived life. And we had classes together. I made a new friend from it, actually, though, because she had done it to this other person, and we became friends in that class. But yeah, out of everything that came out of that, my favorite memory is this. This is the slip with the hair, her hair that I got. I cherish that, and it was hanging on my wall until I just repainted this. That's how much I cherish that, because I'm very proud of myself, because that was crazy. That whole situation was, and like in between there, we were arguing, and a lot of stuff was just going on. But I just gave you guys like the big fun details of it. I wish I can like give you guys the video and pictures and screenshots and stuff, but I don't think I can. Alright guys, this was the video. This is the fit. That's the end of the video. And if you guys liked it, comment what you would like to see story time on next. If you have any ideas, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.